Y'all, so today I'm chatting about What's Up Beauty and their new bronzer and blush release. What's Up Beauty is a brand that I do really like. They've always been very kind to me, but I have to call them out on this one. So let's go ahead and jump into the video so we can talk about this new bronzer and blush release. Hey guys, this is Ashley. Welcome on back to my channel. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're oldie but goodie, welcome on back. My name is Ashley. I have a doctorate in pharmacy and I love makeup. So that's how you get Dr. Ash and her makeup. But please just call me Ash or Ashley. And eyeshadow really is my jam. It's literally like one of my most favorite things to talk about here on my channel. But today we are talking about the release with What's Up Beauty. And they were so nice. They have always been nice to me. And they've always sent out PR with no obligation to post. They send the brushes, their eyeshadow palettes. They have beautiful products. They're usually made in Italy. They are very affordable in terms of products that are more on the luxury side. Meaning, and usually, like, and I'm saying affordable, like the eyeshadow palettes are usually no more than $45, $50. They have beautiful brush sets that you have seen me use, like with the pink handles for the eyes and the face and everything like that. Usually the whole set runs $100 for natural hair brushes. Other products usually in the $20 and the $30 range. And they're also a pretty big brand as far as having nail polishes and things of that nature. So they sent out their blush line. So I didn't know they were coming out with blushes, and they were like, hey, would you kind of like to try out our new blushes and our bronzers? And I said, sure, of course, I would love to. So they sent me like the product information, and they were like, would you like us to send you everything? Now there are 4 shades of the blushes and 4 shades of the bronzers. And I said, no, I just chose the last 2 because I'm not a person that wants like a bunch of products that I cannot use. You know what I mean? Because some of the shades were clearly not intended for me, and that's pretty much the case when you have a launch that is complexion based. Like, I don't need all of that, you know? I'm one person. I don't want it to be wasteful. Now, I picked out the last 2 shades of the bronzer and the blush. So when I got the products, of course, like the experience was very nice. It's always very nice. The packaging's always really lovely with them. And they sit along their brush, the 2 brushes, bronzer and the blush. So this is the blush and this is the bronzer brush. And you should see I can use them. I have been using them rather. So this is the packaging right here. Now I did do a little bit of a video with it, but I decided I wanted to do a dedicated video. And I always said that when I did my video with Electric Cosmetics that I would do a dedicated video or something talking about these, especially after experiencing the product. Because I didn't just want it to be buried in that particular video that maybe a lot of people didn't see. And then the proof was actually in the pudding, because when I got a comment on that Electro Cosmetics video saying, hey, I was really looking for somebody that was around my complexion that got the bronzer or deeper than me, and I would have been very disappointed. So here's why. It's only 4 shades. So immediately when you kind of think that, especially as you're a woman of color, whether you are a woman of color or if you're African American, sometimes that can be like, because as you know, when I talked to my father and I explained to him about makeup, and this is the story here, if like, of course you know it in the makeup world, but when you explain it to somebody who's not under the makeup world, you're like, Dad, hey, look at all the women in your family and see how many different colors they come in. So as we know that usually like African American women, even if you are born to the same parents, your brothers and your sisters, you might not all be the same complexion. Same with other women in your family, same with us as a culture, and same even if you are a woman of color in a different color, culture and you're not African American, like our undertones, the shades. Like me and one other person, we can both be tan, but I totally have like red and yellow and gold undertones where we might be like the same color, but that person has like olive undertones and more cooler. So, you know, the diversity in the products are important. So this is what the packaging looks like for the bronzers and the brushes. They did give me a little information card, and like I said, they sent over the brushes as well. Now the bronzers retail for $35 each, and there are 4 shades going from light, medium, tan, and deep. The blushes, we have Peaceful Pizza, Serene Sienna, Relax Roma, and Gentle Genova. So I actually picked up the last 2 blushes. So the components, gorgeous, per usual. These are the blushes right here. So really, really pretty, nice tin packaging. And you saw the outer packaging right here. So this is the blush right here. And I do demo these for you in the next couple of moments. But okay, this is the 3rd deepest blush. So automatically it's kind of like, you know, is that going to show up? And then we have the second deepest blush right here. And once again, this one is nice, but if you are deeper than me, I don't believe like you're going to be able to wear it. So next up, we have the bronzers, and that's where you have even more trouble because the tan one, and I do demo. I mean, look at the product, look at the formula. Really nice. These are made in Italy. You know, we're talking about, let's see, does it say how much grams of product in here? It doesn't at the moment on the back. But I mean, the component's actually just really nice. But as you can see, a lot of time, a lot of effort put into these powders. Very silky. But as you can see, I just watched it for you guys. Where is it? You know what I mean? Same with our our deep. So here we have the deep. Beautiful, beautiful formula. And on my hand, you can barely see it because my hand is still pretty much deeper from the summertime versus the rest of my face. So I did mention that the bronzers cost $35 a piece as well. Everything's made in Italy. The blush has a delicate sheen with ultrafine shimmer for a subtle glow with no chunky glitter, and the bronzers are characterized to be a matte finish with an ultra subtle sheen that offers a hint of radiance. So, like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and definitely do a dedicated video spotlighting this. If you were thinking about these bronzers and you're deeper than me, unfortunately, this is not going to be the release for you. And what's so beauty, we got to do better. And in addition, it says that the formula is talc-free, clean, non-toxic vegan formula and 99% natural ingredients that includes the active ingredients of niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. So that's where you're going to definitely get those where it's smooth. It's not going to focus on any rough patches or uneven skin tone areas, and it's definitely going to give that hydration with the hyaluronic acid. I'm going to go ahead and demo the two products for you, and then we'll talk about the products on the other side of the video. So I have my two bronzer shades that they sent over right here. The face is pretty much done. And let's go ahead and put the bronzers on. Now, I opted for the two deepest shades. So I have 03 Tan and I have 04 Deep. And like I said before, I did do this demo in a video before with the Blood Moon palette, Electric Cosmetics Blood Moon palette. And unfortunately, like I pretty much knew that 03 did not work for me. I mean, the formula is beautiful. The way these look, the way everything is executed is really nice. But I will just go ahead so you can see. This is using the brush that they sent over. And as you can see, yeah, it's pretty much my skin complexion. And I do have maybe just a little bit of a tan, but not really at this point. This is kind of like my winter-ish color. As you can see, during the summertime, I'm very deep. My complexion tends to fluctuate a lot. So that is unfortunate. So you do have to be pretty fair for this to show up on you because, as you can see, it just kind of did a little blurry action on my forehead. Now going ahead and taking in 404, which is deep, which unfortunately this is the last shade. And like I said, beautiful formulation, just very smooth. Let's see. And I'm just going to pick it up on a brush. So as you can see, that has a lot more warmth to it. You can actually see it has some hints of red. And I don't so mind when my bronzers have a little bit of hint of red because I have a lot of red in my complexion. So sometimes I need it. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it all around my perimeter as I usually do. And I kind of do like a bronze tour. I really like the brush. I mean, What's Up Beauty has beautiful brushes. Natural hair for the low. And you see I can just turn on the side and just kind of, you see it, like I sculpt my cheeks. So this would be a nice shade, but in the summer I wouldn't even be able to wear this, and I'm not the deepest person. So this is just unfortunate and upsetting for me because as a woman of color, specifically a Black woman, but just, we come in all shades, hues, colors, undertones, and it just definitely needs to be something that can reflect for us. And although it was just kind of like an even distribution of shades to a degree, it's just, the needle, it just doesn't land. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't land at all. This is, I'm medium deepish, ish, at best. And I'm just more medium deep. Like the foundation I have on right now is my House Labs foundation. This is 18 Golden, which I feel like is just a really great shade for me. You know, like some of my deepest foundations would be like the Urban Decay. So as we can see, like, you know, I have Urban Decay Face Bond. This is in 26. This is the shade that I will wear now. Versus when I'm really deep in the summer, I had to end up picking up 30. As you can see, just by the bottles. And these are kind of pretty much true to size, true to color rather. Peanut Butter for Huda Beauty that I bought this summer when I was especially tanned. Deeper in the spectrum versus now with the Huda Beauty and what I have on. So it's not going to work. So this is really unfortunate. It's a beautiful formula. I love their products. I love talking about What's Up Beauty. They're always very gracious, but let's keep it for real. Like, you know, we got to have more shades. We got to be more inclusive. So I hope they can take this feedback, go back to the drawing board, add some more shades in. It definitely needs to run deeper, you know, so more people can enjoy this product. And I was always going to make another video about it, but like I said, I felt like it was important because one of the young ladies was saying, she was like, I couldn't find anybody that they had sent this to. And I was going to pick up the bronzers, and she said I would have just been really upset because it wasn't going to, you know, work for her complexion, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, when we do complexion products, we have to make sure that we can hit a wide variety of ranges. So, as you can see, the product itself is beautiful. The formulation, the brush shed, and it looks very smooth and very blurry, but fortunately, it's just not a good shade range. Now, like I said, the component, everything, just gorgeous, but the shade range is off. And then we have the two blushes. Let's see. So I picked out the last two. So we have Gentle Geneva and Relaxed Roma. So Relaxed Roma, I even find like that's a little just like it's too light. And I picked these off of like basically the insert they had sent me, and then this is Gentle Geneva. So as far as like just a terracotta shade, like you get a nice little, you do get like some little pop of color. And I do not have a lot of powder bronzers. Like if you guys saw my bronzer declutter, I was left with like one individual powder bronzer, which is my Juvia's Place Duo in, what is it, tan. And I had my Sephora contour stick. I did recently just pick up the e.l.f. Camo stick. And I have like another liquid bronzer. And that's all, except for like anything that comes in a face palette. I don't. So the rest of my complexion, the rest of my collection is pretty minimalist compared to like my eyeshadow collection. And then of course I have like a lot of lippies, but complexion products, cheek products, stuff like that. So like it's unfortunate. Like I said, it looks really pretty. It's just we have to have a better shade range. It's just the end of the story. It's just no ifs, ands, or buts. Even if they extend it out like 2 more shades deeper, I think you could really, but it needs to go deep. Something that a dark skinned woman could wear. Deeper, at least about 3 to, even if you're about 4 to 5 shades deeper than me. So so maybe they can come up with like 4 more shades. I don't know. But, because honestly, like even if this shade, the first couple of shades, let's see. Like I feel like if you're a tan Caucasian woman, you could wear this. If you have like a decent tan, like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's my color, but if you just want to be really bronze, like you could put on this, and this is the 3rd shade. So we got some work to do. So this is what it looks like. Yeah. My face details, if you're wondering, I'm about to throw on some lipstick. House Beauty's foundation, Pat McGrath under eye powder. And I have on this beautiful C Beauty eyeshadow palette. And I don't know the name, so I know it's like tan something. I'm gonna put the name down below. But this is the beautiful palette, and I have on this shade. So if you want to find this tutorial on this particular eye look, you can look in my C Beauty Mall haul video. But I definitely just wanted to come on and talk about these bronzers and just do a demo so it wouldn't be lost in the sauce of another video, so you can see what it looks like on my complexion. Okay, so at this point you've seen a demo of the two bronzers and the blushes. The product itself is absolutely beautiful. The formula is really nice, but this is not something that I feel like everybody can enjoy, which is really disheartening. As a woman of color, I definitely believe that we should have inclusion. And, you know, I feel like What's Up Beauty, I don't know their budget, I don't know everything, but they have put out very quality products in the past. They keep their price points affordable. So it lets me know they have a pretty much big budget. Do I feel like they were just like technically just, okay, we're just going to scoot a bunch of people out? No, because they did try to do like, you know, the light versus the deep situation as far as the shade range, but it just fell short and misses the mark. It's not going to be deep enough for anybody who is even a couple shades deeper from me. I myself, as I just mentioned before in the demo when I was showing my foundation shades, I am not going to be able to wear this in a few months, or if I decide to just go to an island and chill out for a couple days during the winter. It is disheartening because I know a lot of people like What's Up Beauty. I do like their products, and I'm not saying I'm not going to ever try anything or if they reach out or anything like that, but at the end of the day, I definitely have to bring awareness because that's one of the reasons I'm here. I'm an African-American woman. I love that things are inclusive. I tend to usually lean to things that are inclusive. I don't fool with like Hourglass and other brands for the same reasons, because I have like one palette from Hourglass, but I just don't like when things are not inclusive. I want to be able to enjoy makeup the same way that everybody else. And yes, this I can enjoy, but it's not fair that only I can enjoy it or a certain subset of skin tone. So I just definitely feel like they missed the mark. I hope that they can take from this video and just kind of improve upon the shade range. The formula is beautiful. I think they have something going, but they definitely need to go deeper. And like I said, like the effort was there as far as doing like the light versus the deep versus just getting us like, okay, because they had like, it's like light, fair, and it's like light, tan, and deep. But unfortunately, like the tan is not going to really bronze anybody. So I think we just need more research on what really works for a tan skin versus what works for a deep versus light. Because really like the first three shades, I definitely feel like if you're Caucasian, depending on your like undertone and how deep you are, you could probably just use all three. So with that being said, I am a little disappointed with this. Not a little, I am disappointed with this launch, but let me know how you feel below. And I just wanted to like do this video in case you were looking for these products and trying to figure out if this is something that was going to work for you. Because like I said, I know a lot of people do usually like What's Up Beauty. It doesn't always get like the biggest views on my channel, but people are saying it. And the proof was, like I said, when on that Electro Cosmetics video, that, you know, like that person was looking to see if this product, and that's what like one of the reasons why we're here for. Okay, so leave me a comment down below, give this video a big old thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you know I come out with another video, and I will talk to you guys later. And subscribe to my channel, because you know I would love to have you here in my little makeup family. And even though I'm a little sad and disappointed, we still gonna hit the chair dance. So hey, it's gonna be a little motivated. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.